I ask for the truth on behalf of Stuart Sillince concerning financial issues. What's going on here and what's this all about? I ask in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. And we cut the deck for you there, Stuart, and just neaten up ship shape and Bristol fashion and move things to the side here. Let me just shift the phone out the way. It does help, doesn't it? If it rings, I'll have to answer it, of course. We'll deal out 3 cards for you there. So what I'll do is, the first card we deal, if you look here, is the first card we deal is in the possession, in 3 card spread, it's in the possession of the recent past. So this is you and your financial situation over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so, something like that. Usually that's what it normally. I usually say about a moon phase behind. So between now and about 3 or 4, about 28 days ago. The next card we deal is in the position of the present, so that we just place that in the middle, as is. And then finally, the immediate future, we just pop there. And this represents about a moon phase ahead, about 3 or 4 weeks or so. I suppose you could say they're all as near as to now as possible without reading them too close together, too far apart. Of course, it's easy, isn't it? Anybody can say this will happen, that will happen in 3 years' time, or something like that. Anybody can come out with that sort of nonsense. Let's see what's just going on, or what's been going on over the past 3 or 4 weeks with you financially. And we find this out by the first card, with that being the recent past influence, and we'll just flip it over nice and slowly just to see what its energy is. Not just nice and steadily, not to disturb it too much. And notice here you've got the energy of the dagger. This really indicated that conflict and danger lay in wait, in the sense of I got a sort of sense of arguments over money. Maybe you've lent money out and not got it paid back, or somebody else has had a go at you and said you shouldn't be doing it because they can do a better job of it than you. I always tend to sort of notice that if you try and help somebody out financially, the people who criticise you for doing it are the ones who are in there helping them straight away, not long after. And it's all. I don't know if it's a favour thing, I don't know if it's just that materialistic thing, I don't know what it is. But I'm sort of getting this sort of argument over money, and the fact that it's led to conflict. I was trying to focus there on the ruby, the red of the ruby there, as if that's sort of indicating some passion over what somebody owes somebody, or what hasn't been paid back, or whatever. Well, I'm sort of thinking it's debt or something, I don't know, because it could be either way, couldn't it? But it's certainly arguments about whatever it is. There's certainly been a thundering argument, a thundering row as we call it over here, R-O-W, which is row, of course, a row of green bottles on a wall ready to fall. But we call it a row. A good row, a good argument there. Let's just see now what's. It's just nice to clear the air though, isn't it? Let's just going on now. Let's just flip the next card to see what energy is vibrating there as we just flip that over. Sort of sense that one. The energy of the talisman, just indicating that you are destined to succeed in some way, shape or form. Also, I always tend to focus that, I always tend to sort of relate that to money myself, just a personal interpretation of that. I always tend to think of money like a coin or something like that, isn't it? With the green of the heart chakra in the middle there. Maybe some sort of emotional involvement with it, or some sort of attachment to it there. But either way, I sort of sense as though the money is coming your way right now, and you are destined to succeed regardless of the arguments. Maybe they won't get their own way after all, and maybe you are in the right. And if you're in the right, of course, then Spirit will protect you anyway. So let's just flip the next card over, and we'll just see what energy that reveals. Oh dear, just between now and this time next month, got the energy of hindrance. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong at the most inconvenient time, won't it? And it sort of just indicates, although you are destined to succeed, you are destined to sort of get something from this, nevertheless, fate will block this path for you, as it says there. Fate will block this path and something will get in the way. Something will crop up, as you often refer to it. Something from a financial point of view will crop up between now and this time next month that might sort of, well, not sort of, but will just block the path for you a bit and hinder things, literally. But it is a temporary thing, and it's a bit like ISA, I suppose, the Rune ISA, isn't it? Talk about runes, I think I might just pull their 3 runes out just to see what runic energies are attached to this, if we can sort of pull some out there, just to see if we can lock onto any energies that Odin may have to offer there. Let's just put my hand in this bag and we'll just pull some out. For the conflict and danger of the lay in wait just recently, you got Perth there, the rune of I suppose pure love, isn't it? And whatever. That's the. So although there were arguments, it was an argument of passion, a passionate argument, or certainly maybe home truths were mentioned as well. I get that sort of sense of what's going on. You got Jira here. That links well to that's the year of a good harvest, doesn't it? The good year of harvest, and that sort of links well to the destined to succeed of the talisman, the financial thing there, as if there is maybe a windfall in the bank or something like that, a late payment or something, but may have gained interest or something like that. I don't know. So it is coming. About the hindrance, this should be a sort of hindering, although no, it isn't, Luke. Although you've got Sol as the sun, nevertheless, it's a bit like the death rune, isn't it? But it's wider opened. It's open wide, so it's more. It's the sun, and it sort of indicates there's the defence. You'll be on the defensive, I suppose you could say there. Also, you can sometimes think of it as a flash of inspiration, can't you? If you look at it sort of somewhat to that, it's like a flash of lightning, a flash of inspiration will come to your mind. Maybe the hindrance or the thing that hinders you and holds you back will actually help you think of something to get you through it, and it will be there as a contingency for next time. So, blessed be Odin and all the Norse gods. And for now, these cards have spoken.